This is Irontrader. This is the last call of the day. So we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas. But first of all, we'll take a look here at Tesla, TSLA. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude and natural gas. This video is for information only, not a recommendation to buy selling stock by ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have the old Tesla going on here. Now, you can see here, this is selling off with the rest of the market here. Let's see, the NASDAQ is down about over 600. The Dow's up there, 278, and the S&P right now is up there about 96. But it's been a really, really good trading market. I know, the market is when it goes down, but IBIT there for the Bitcoin's been a really good trade. TQQ's been a good trade. NVIDIA's been a good trade. Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Google, all these have been really, really good trades. You buy it this morning when it was on the cheap. If you watch my first video this morning at before 7 o'clock, it says, just look for opportunity. There was so much opportunity out there today. I just love this market. I know some people don't like it. I just love it. Okay, let's take a look at the old Tesla. Now, you can see here we had this gap on down here. I don't know, did we? Let's see, 405.78 on the bottom, and then we had 406.69. So yeah, there's no gap. It just came right on down here. Okay, so now you can see here, this is why you trade the charts. It's holding that 50-day very, very nicely. See that? 392.13. That's going to be the very, very key level that you really want to stay above. Now, again, if we lose that, you're going to come right here at 387.40. Then we'll come down here to the bottom of this candle here at 380.07. And then we'll come here to the bottom there at 377.29. Then we're going to be looking at that candle right there at 373.04, which is basically that price channel. Okay, that's why you put the price channels on there. A lot easier to see. Okay, now if this level here is lost, then what we do is we always look to the left here. You're going to go to the top of this candle right here, 361.93 level. And then we'll come over to the top of this candle here at 358.64. Reason being is when this runs up here, okay, this sets in a high. Then it comes down here and it breaks that high. Now that becomes two nice support levels. Then once she cranks all the way in up here, that provides really good support levels. So always just look to the left of the chart. That's where we're going to be going, okay? So that's going to be looking at 358 there, 64. And then obviously we can just follow these candles all the way on down here. Now we got a low here of 348.60 level, 348.20. And then we have a high here of 345.45. So what we want to do, there's a gap and there's a fill right there, okay? And then here, if you look here, let's see, what do we have here? You got 326.59, and then we look to the top of this candle at 324.68. So we have a gap and a fill, okay? A gap and a fill, and then here's your really big boy right down here at 275.62, and then we have that fill at 255.28. Now, Tesla's earnings are be coming out here on the 29th. I don't know if I'm going to be going in long with this here. They got a lot of issues. Their sales been declining there in China, and the revenue decline in China. So I'm just going to probably wait here. I'll see what the reaction is. But this is a good daily trader. So if you're looking for a trader, this is always a good trader. Okay, now on the upside here, obviously we want to look to today's high. That's at 406.69 level. And then we're going to be get jammed right up here. We got that 21-day at 413.14. And then we have your 415.26. That is your 8 estimate. Obviously, if we can get above all that there, then we can just ratchet the candles going all the way up here until we hit maybe that 439.74, and then you have your big retest up there. But right now, that 21-day and that 8-day is going to be very, very strong resistance, just like this 50-day is going to be strong support. So we just want to just trade this here. If we lose that, then we look to this price channel here at 373.04. If we can pop above all that 21 to 8-day, then we'll look to the top of this candle right here at that 439.74 level. Very, very nicely. Now, you look at a weekly chart here. This is very key right here. You got that 415.32. That's your 8-day simple moving average. That's going to be very, very key there on the upside. Okay, so this is what you want to be watching. You got to make sure that we watch that. And you got to get back above that area. If not, we can sink all the way down here, all the way down here to this 332 level here. Very, very easy. But just keep in mind here by Friday, you want to somehow be above that atypical moving average. Now, you can see here, your RSI is rolling over. Your green is about ready to come over your red. This is already down. This is showing momentum there to the downside here. So there's nothing really, I would say, positive here except for that 50 SMA. As long as we can hold that, then we got a good shot back up that 8-day and that 21-day and possibly even higher. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin, your daily and your weekly. I can see she's been all over the place here now. Now, you can see here on the weekly chart here, a nice good sideways action. I just want to show you a weekly here. This is going to be the key level right here, is that 99,781. Okay, that's that 8 SMA here. That's what you really want to hold. If not, we can just come all the way down to these candles here. But really, we have a nice good sideways, just a good trading action you can see here for over the weeks. Now, again, you got your RSI here. Here she's coming off. Your green looks like it wants to roll over, but we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. Now, you look at your MACD here on your daily chart, and you can see here where the green is still over your red, and that could reverse back up here, but we got to see, okay? But we have that big red ass candle there today, okay? Now, if you watch my video this morning, I said just watch that 50-day. That's going to be very key. That's 97,871. Obviously, it tagged that, and it went back up here, 99,073. That's what you're really looking for here on a closing basis. Let's see how well it lines up here with, say you have 99,786 there, okay? And then we have on your 21-day, 99,071. Those are going to be very, very key levels there of support here. Now, again, Bitcoin is selling off here with the overall tech market here. That's just how it goes. You can see where this is really correlated to the market kind of a situation. So just keep that in mind here, okay? So realistically, just watch this 21-day on a closing basis, that 50-day on a closing basis. That's going to be very, very key, okay? Now, again, if we start losing that, then we just come to the candles. You're looking at 96,855 here. You got 94,450, and then we have right there, you got 92,350. We can come all the way down here to your 89,525, which if you get a close below that 21-day and that 50-day, this is probably the target for a retest of that candle right there. Now, again, if you can just start rallying up here a little bit here, well, then we're going to be looking right to the bottom of that candle, 101,280, and then we look at that 103,231. That's that 8-day. That's going to be very, very critical, and then obviously we can get above that. We look at today's high, 104,695. And then we can come up to Friday's high, 107,485. This here is a candle that you always want to keep in mind, 108,960. Keep that on your back burner because we had that double top situation. Yeah, did it pop up higher? Yes, but you notice that it couldn't hold. It couldn't close above that key 108,960 level, okay? So let's just see how this all shakes out here. But this, again, this is trading with the overall tech market here. So again, when tech's in play, this is in play. That's how it's been correlating here. But just watch that 21-day, that 50-day. If that is lost here, then we take a nice short ski all the way down here, possibly all the way down to that 89,525 level. But again, I'm trading that IBIT there. I don't know how many times I traded it today. I think 3 times today, IBIT. So that's been a really, really good trader. You got as low as 56.15, but you got as high as 58.20. So you had a really good range of a good 2-point range there where you could just keep scalping it very, very nicely. Okay, let's take a look here at crude oil and natty gas. Okay, here we have crude oil. Now you can see here we had this series of lower highs, lower lows, had a little relief on Friday, and now we have this big ass red candle here. Doesn't really know what to do. However, now you're below the 8, the 200-day, and that 21-day. That's never good. Now this 8-day, when the futures open there at 6 p.m., you want to watch it because it's not going to be 76.14. That'll be in a 75. That's going to come rolling on down here, and you're going to put a big, like say, an upside a resistant level right here as if this would have any kind of a rally here. Now here on the downside, you're sitting right at 73.21 level, which is really basically this level right here. The next level we're going to go to is going to be that 72.70, and then we're going to go right there at that 72.02, and then we'll come right to the bottom there, 71.79, and then we have that 50-day at 71.36, and then we have your Hondo there sitting at 70.99. That's your downsides, but it should be able to hold that 50-day and that 100-day, I would think, there on the first if it drops down lower. But when you see red candles like this, you see the 8-day roll like that, you see the green cross over the red. Those are all signs that says that you got to go short. I'm short right now, and I'm just staying with the short there until it proves me different kind of a situation. Now, say this rallies up here, okay? Well, basically what you want to do is just look to the bottom of this candle here. That's at 74.02 level. And then we're going to come right up here to that 74.47. And then you have your 200-day above that at 75.02. And then we're going to have your 8-day at 76.14. It will be lower when those futures open. So that'll be in a 75 range. So you don't have that much upside. Just remember, the T-Man does not like no $70, $80, $90, $100 oil. He wants that $50, $60 oil. Okay, so he had a good talk there with Saudi Arabia. They coughed up $600 billion. They're going to do weapons. They're going to do security. They're going to do all this. But he also says, I want lower oil prices. Figure it out. So just remember that. Now, natty gas here, I said respect this 21-day. Well, again, that thing came off here pretty hard. In 21 days, she fell right on down here. So now we're sitting right down way below it here. Okay, so let's look at the downside here. First, you're sitting right there at 3.65 level. So basically what you have to do is just look at the bottom of that candle right there. See that 3.648? That's what you're sitting at. That's your level, okay? Now, again, then we'll look at today's low. That's at 360, and then we have right there, you have your 357, 354, 350, and then we're going to come right down to that 200-day simple moving average. Now we got to see how this is all going to shake out. But remember, the futures are rolling, and they're getting lower and lower as you go towards spring, and then they'll pick up there. I think it's April or May or something. I'll have to check it. Then they'll start picking up again here, going into the summer work and far as the hurricane season and all that. Then you get a natural gas picking up there. But right now, it just looks like February is going to be a lean month there as far as weather-wise. So natural gas is coming up. Now, say this rallies up here, okay? Well, then we just look to the bottom of that candle, 3.71, and then watch that 3.81. That's going to be key. That 21-day. You got to get back above it, just like we did here. Then we can have another rally up here. Now, we had that red candle the same way, close below, but then she rallied up here nicely. So we got to see how this shakes out. So just watch that. Don't have opinion. 3.81. We get above that. Just look to the bottom there. You're looking at 3.86, and then look right at that 8-day at 3.96. That's going to be your target. Now, again, the 8-day has not crossed over that 21-day. See, just like this, and then she rallied up. Well, it just rallied up here. So maybe you'll do it again. We've got to see how this is all going to shake out here. But RSI here, that's coming off here, green over your red. That's not looking good here. So right now, this is bearish. I scalped the KOLD, and that was a really good trade today. You got as low as 35.68. High is 37.49. You had a really good trading there, almost a 2-point deal there. I got a 1.25 out of it. I was happy with the KOLD on the short side. Okay, so just watch that 21-day on the upside. If you can get above that, then we have that 8-day. We keep on going lower. Just watch this 50-day. That's going to be key. Okay, same way with this. Watch the 21-day, the 200-day on the upside. Downside here, we have the 50-day, and we have your 100-day. I am short until it proves me different. This here, I am trading this. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. We'll take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas. And then just remember, hopefully, maybe, possibly, we might have a turnaround Tuesday for tomorrow. But right now, the NASDAQ is really getting hammered. You're down 715. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.